Hey everybody, it's Randy with Carchaeology, and I wanted to give you a little update for the activities that we've been up to today. So today was a pretty big day for the 1940 Mercedes. We ended up doing some wood repair on the inside of the door here so that we can put the window regulator and latch support and everything in place. While we were doing that, worked on cleaning up the interior, getting a lot of the junk that was in there out of there. Once this dries and sets, we should be able to put this window regulator in there as we did with the driver's side, and then get the window glass in there so that it rolls up and down. And also we managed to get the new latch plate. So this is the original one. We were missing one of these. But my neighbor Ben, who's a mad fabricator, machined up one of these out of bronze, and I've got that over on the driver's side right now. Another thing that we did today is fix the windshield. We found the hardware to attach the windshield into the windshield frame, and so now it's in there solid. We also found much of the interior window trim. So if you look up underneath here and along the sides, there's a nice trim there that closes that out. Unfortunately, it looks like we're missing the trim that goes on the inside of the center of the windshield, and that's kind of a drag. I've been looking all through the car, haven't found it. It would have that same sort of brown finish to it, I assume. But at least we have the sides, we have the bottom, we have the top, and the glass isn't going to fall out when we go to move the car. Another thing we did is clean out the trunk, which was horribly full of nasty rat crap. Got down into the bases of that, cleaned it all out. I've got the box of parts back in there, so you can't really tell much of a difference. But there was a whole lot of junk in there, and I was nervous about going into it, that down in the bottom of there we might find some significant rust, as we did with the floor and the interior. But fortunately, that wasn't the case. Another major accomplishment with the Benz today was that we played around with the engine to see if we can get it to turn. And after a little lubrication into the cylinders there, all the valves seem to be working, and there's compression in every cylinder. So obviously with the engine cranking over now with the battery, that's a fantastic thing. We checked it. It does have some compression, which is awesome as well. We pickled the engine a little bit more. We also removed the kind of kludge of heater hoses and stuff that were up here. Removed the radiator hoses. I'm going to source some new ones of those so we can get those in place, and get some oil and fill that engine up. And hopefully next time we play with this, we can actually get this car to fire up, or at least that's the dream. Another thing we did today was fix the headlights. We found in the trunk some of the rubber gaskets that go underneath the headlight bases. So we put those in place, tightened down the headlights so they are fixed and in their proper place. And then just more cleaning. I spent a bunch of time cleaning small chrome pieces, getting into the door jambs and stuff. I cleaned up these hinges inside and out. They polished up amazingly well. Even cleaning this window frame, this was stored inside and was a heck of a mess, but that chrome shined up beautiful. Unfortunately, we've got a cracked pane of glass, but considering the condition of the rest of the car, I think that adds a little bit of character. So from here, we did a little more work over on the other side of the garage on a couple of the Manx buggies. So the Manx Resorter that I showed you in the last video, did a little bit of work on this to get it running better. So did some tuning, clutch adjustment, bled the brakes once again, got the license plate light hooked up and functioning. And then on the green Manx, this was a big day in that it finally got its badge of honor. So we were able to get the certification from Myers, affix the early style nose badge, as well as the registry tag here on the back. Now I'm going to do a little video on this car once we get it kind of together to tell you the story of this car. It is a very special early Manx. It has some attributes on it that you will not see on normal Myers Manx cars, and that's because of its age. This is a very early Manx 1, and again, I'll do a whole video on that tells the story of that car. But anyway, got the badge of honor for that. The Myers Manx Resorter is, well, pretty much damn near done. I just want to drive it a little bit more and have a little bit of fun with it. And that's about it. So that was our day here at the lab. Got some action on the Manxes, got some fantastic updates on the Mercedes Benz, and I'm really super excited because once I have the radiator hoses and some oil in this thing, I really think we're going to be ready to fire it up. And that's going to be freaking fantastic. I want to see this car go. In any case, that's the update for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep on digging them up and driving them. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.